Sparking Zero is not the cheesy. Do I agree? Do I not agree? Hey yo, before I give my opinion on the things, we're just gonna watch a few clips of what this guy, my man, was saying. His channel name, there it is, right in front of you. I want to see what he says. Like I said before, I want to do this more of this reaction video, so we can talk. Let's discuss about Sparking Zero. Let's talk about Sparking Zero. You know, instead of the gameplays. I know the gameplays are nice sometimes, but let's talk about it. You know, is this delusional or is this past? Let's go.
I hate the word cheesy being thrown around everywhere. How I define cheesy is unfair, and people are saying Sparking Zero is the most cheesy game ever. I got someone in my comments one time saying, oh, why are you playing this cheesy game? Blah, 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 blah. It's all cheese. Play a real competitive fighter like Marvel vs. Capcom. And it's like, bro, just because a game is a competitive fighter or whatever doesn't mean it doesn't have its cheesy tactics. I played Marvel vs. Capcom. I know Marvel vs. Capcom is very cheesy. There are invincible setups. There are true unblockables. There are infinite combos. The reason why I'm so good at Sparking Zero is because the cheese is so easy to get over. In Marvel vs. Capcom, the cheese...
He's telling the absolute truth. I feel like most of the times, in terms of cheese, it is indeed skill issue. In my opinion, to be honest with you, like I think it is skill issue. Most of the people suffer from skill. Like some of the spamming, some of the cheesy moves, you definitely cannot block. You definitely cannot block. Like some of them, I understand. But things like after image strike, it's bad, but not bad, to be honest with you. In terms of also lower DP characters are broken, stuff like that. I mean, the only thing that they are carried by is after image strike. Once the after image strike is gone, and you're using a high DP character, oh, they done. They finished, bro. They done. So I do think it's kind of forced. Oh my gosh, my light is dying, so we're not gonna waste time and switch this on. Yeah, the quality is not the best, but I'm sorry, guys.
is impossible. Once you get opened up, you're done for. So it's so funny, people like to say, oh, this isn't a real competitive fighter, the cheese is too crazy in this game. And it's just like,
damn it, I knew it, bro. I knew it.
in other competitive fighters, there is real cheese, like bad cheese. With that being said, I don't think Sparking Zero is a cheesy game at all. Again, I define cheesy as unfair. Is it really unfair when the strongest mechanics, right, also have the biggest weaknesses? So let's say you're going up against a giant character that has super armor. Of course, if you take your 2 DP Master Roshi and try to fight him, it's not going to work. But if you take your 10 DP Gogeta and fight a giant character, you're gonna wipe him easy. So just that.
It depends. At the end of the day, it still depends, because a giant character can just whip you away far range, and after they take you far range, what do? They get to instant spark, Dr. Wheelo, and once they Dr. Wheelo you, and then you just get spammed, and you literally just can't move. And I believe when they're in sparking mode, they still have super armor. So I do agree with what he's saying, but I don't agree at the same time. I see it, but I don't see it.
As strong as some of these metas can be, they are just as weak as they are strong. There's a reason you never see giant characters in singles battle, because everyone's using a 10 DP character, and giant characters as
yes, giant characters are infinitely weaker in single battles, but I mean, it's single battles. I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of doesn't make sense why you do that. Maybe his explanation is the right one. I just don't know why. I don't know why I can't explain it, but you have to be really delusional, like have some problem, you know. But
as strong as they are, they get hard countered by high DP characters. And that's not to say that I don't think Sparking Zero needs any updates. I think Sparking Zero needs a lot of updates, but I don't think it really needs all the updates that everyone is saying. Like, oh, we need to nerf giant characters into the ground. We need to nerf 2 DP characters. And it's just like...
exactly what I was saying. 2 DP characters need to still have after image strike. Just put in key sickness and they done. That's fine, right? And then giant characters, just take out the unblockable dash. Take out the unblockable dash, man. I don't know why you do an unblockable dash all the way across the map. That is crazy. That is just mad. No. And when they have instant spark, if they're against a 10 DP character, they shouldn't have super armor. It's ridiculous.
If we do that, then there are going to be people who complain that, oh, all these weak characters, they're useless now. Like, what's the point? I get downed in one engagement.
True.
you have to understand that these characters have one strong suit, but you could counter them easily, and that's all it is, just one strong suit. And
even the thing with off damage strike, I know I did say, boss, that I don't really care about it, right? But in terms of skill points, because they need skill points, of course, but they need to do something about skill points. Skill points, you gain skill points real fast in this game. It's ridiculous. In the old games, you didn't get it this fast. In BT3, you didn't get it this fast. Literally, once you use off damage strike, you're in the pits. Once it runs out, you're in the pits. You're done. You're finished. If you're depending on it, you couldn't depend on it. The fact that you can go into rank and depend on after damage strike to be invincible, because you literally can be invincible for 15 seconds, and once you're out of that 15 seconds, you can literally activate it again. That is my problem. But in overall, to counter after damage strike, I think it's easy, to be honest. I think it's easy. Key blast, grab.
you could counter them. If you take away and you nerf that one strong suit, then you're just killing the variety in the cast. Right now, I'm very happy with the variety in DP battle. I'm not happy with the variety in singles battle because it's more one-dimensional. Since DP battle is multi-dimensional, there's a huge variety, especially with the meta evolving and with people learning how to counter certain characters.
He's talking absolute facts, especially in PC. I don't run to many cheese. I do run to cheese most of the times, like 80% of the times. But when you run to people, you find a diversity of characters. You find Yamcha, you find Krillin, you find Vidal. I know I'm naming off Team Strike is crazy, but I was even finding someone with Quiz, Zabon, things like that. Rikum, you already see him, but you can see that there's diversity in it. I mean, the reason why they use it, there is some sort of cheese into it, but it's still the diversity. The diversity is there, and I like the fact that what I like about DP battles is you can counter these things, even though I think it's harder to play because it takes more skill, right? But you can counter most of these cheese in DP battles. It's easier to counter them. Literally, I've countered a lot of cheese in my day. I've countered a lot of cheese. I'm still gonna be posting a lot of videos. I did so many recordings that I haven't posted yet, so you're going to see the cheese, y'all. You're gonna see the cheese. You're gonna see the rage quits. You're gonna see everything. I'm gonna post everything.
The variety has increased a lot. I've been seeing so many adult Gohan players now, probably because of me. I'm flattered if it is. I don't know if it's because of me,
I don't know.
But I'm seeing so many more adult Gohan characters because people are realizing, oh, certain characters could hard counter other characters, and that's the name of this game, right? It's so people are so quick to not think of counters. Instead, they want to say it's cheesy when it's really not. The best analogy I could think of or comparison I could think of is think of Pokemon, right?
I don't need the comparison. I'm sorry.
And that's most of the sports. And you could screenshot it. I'm also going to put a link in the description so you guys could see it. It might evolve. There might be a lot more counters than what I'm doing.
I mean, yeah, there's the counter sheet. If you guys need this, I mean, there's it. Also, go check it on his channel too. But if you guys need I don't think I need the counters. I'm like that on the game because I decided to learn the game instead of learning G's. So I put hours. If you can check how many hours I put in training, y'all are gonna be shocked. I put 4 hours in ranked, 11 hours in player match, and 41 hours in training mode. That should tell you that I had the intention of going into this game to learn the game instead of going there to learn the cheese. I put a lot of time to learn the game, so I know I'm good. I know I'm like that. So I don't need that. I'm sorry for bragging, but yeah, I think this is pass. I don't think this is delusional. I do agree with him. I think some people are just putting everything on cheese instead of trying to learn around that cheese. You can learn around that cheese. Some of it you can't, right? Some of it is literally impossible to do that, but some of the cheese is literally you can literally counter. After image strike, it's countable. You can counter that thing so much, it's crazy. Literally, if you use heavy attacks, right, the people who are using after image strike, they're scared of using super perception. You know why? Because they want to save skill points. So use more heavy attacks. If you don't know what's a heavy attack, I mean square, then hold triangle, hold it, do sternum leaking. Use a lot of heavy attacks. If you're an Xbox, X plus Y, X X S Y, you know the vibe. But yes, that's how you're gonna counter it. It's pretty simple, to be honest with you, because you can see how it's recurring. You find a way to counter the thing. There's ways. Keep spamming into unblockable alt. I understand that one is literally it's kind of impossible. It's you have like a 95% chance of survival. It's I mean a 5% chance of survival, bro. Like it's so minuscule. It's so crazy how good it is that that one they need to take it out, and they need to add skill point sickness, and then then the game should be fine. But nerfing 2 point whatever, nah. Giants thicker than block to one, but the rest of the cheese, nah, bro. You're like tripping. You're like tripping. But I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think I am capping? Do you think I'm not tripping? Do you think everything here is mentioned as cheese or it's skill? But anyway, there's another way. Keybler spamming is not bad. Well, next video tomorrow we'll be reacting to that. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.